Alrighty, Te Spiro Summer Series Ep 1 Take 1. Whakaruka. Ruku tuatahi. First dive of the year was with Apirana, all gear no idea extraordinaire, and a constant feature in the upcoming episodes. But also, he me tupu mau te reo Māori, so there's a lot of Māori spoken between us in this episode. And this was his first go at spearfishing. Conditions were mint. This particular spot though was a bit hazy with maybe 6 metre viz. But then later on we hit a 14 or 15 metre viz. And on a shory, I tried to put him onto some blue mau. Here I am shooting the first. An absolutely underrated fish, but easy target. And he follows up with his first attempt ever at shooting one. Notice in the replay that we've only loaded his gun up with one rubber. This is handy when you're targeting smaller fish so you don't tear them or rip them apart, but I'm also going to reference this later on in the video.
Hey, Kito. Back up.
Back?
Yeah. Reverse whisk. Era safe. Hoki atu kei kōtoni.
Even though the bro missed, Kate played because we were able to address this teething problem of getting tangled up.
Haere tawhiti mai au. Just kia toro ngā aho.
I find this is a common-ish problem sometimes when you're first starting out. Length of your rope, awareness of it, and awareness of your buddy and your distancing between each other helps heaps. But anyway, the bro hadn't even loaded a gun yet, so I had to run him through what to do.
Flat side up. Te rāti side e groove. I hear get square, flat side. Flat side's always up.
But anyway, here's a drone shot of one of my maunga on the east coast, just to give you a break so you don't get seasick. Admire it. And we're back. But at bay we were still tied up. But all goods, I saw some kohiru light up in the distance, got a bit excited, but then focused in on the bro and the mission at hand.
Entry. Mātaki o taua rārangi like wewe ko koe a muri, eh? Just mātaki karato entry e tie up. Just subconscious hoki toa ka koe ne ka pūkoe. Kaue wareware like kaue tie up. Because he tino unsafe.
So this is kind of what not to do when you take a mate out for his first time, but ka whati te tai ka pao te tore I was in. So I beeline it for my gun, thought the bro will be all good, so let's get some kai for the both of us to take home and ratchet. I missed the next 2 minutes on my GoPro. So we're going to have to pick up right in the middle of the chaos. Mau, kōheru and kahawai all came in as soon as I loaded my gun, then a big school of 30 to 35 haku came racing in straight to me and my flash on the surface. I didn't even have to dive. I picked what I thought was the biggest and nailed it. A minute into the fight, I didn't know what the bro was on about. I was just in denial that he shot his first fish and that it was a haku. Even a meter away, I couldn't even see it. That's how in denial I was. Maybe because earlier on, if you recall, we only loaded up one rubber for him for mau. Or the fact that we hadn't even sorted our tangle issue out. But one thing was for sure, we both had sharks on our minds.
Focus on the tangle kill, what? Don't worry about the fish. Hold.
Go to the rocks.
Don't worry about the fish. Kei he tōwe. Grab yours. Kei he tōika. Nah, this is my one. Have a look.
Take your flight, later.
Yeah, grab it. Grab it. Grab it, kill. Grab it. God. Get to the kill. Go look for it.
Anyway, I regathered myself. We both focused on sorting the equipment and our float lines, and then I went to grab Uppy's beautiful hāwhe.
Right, we're away.
So we actually figured it out that Uppy actually stoned his fish from the back with the one rubber, and the shaft must have teased the brains and came straight back out.
What a feast fish!
The closer we got to shore, the more it sunk in, and the more it sunk in, the more we got excited. So from this event, ka tāpai atu te ingo Fluke Skywalker ki Api, the most flukest thing that I've ever experienced in the water. Definitely a good yarn to start off the summer series, and that's episode 1 done. Whakarukia.
Get a hairy.